how much money will Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania make? Nobody actually knows the exact answer, but I'm going to be trying to give you guys the most reasonable explanation and answer possible. So right here, this is the box office for the first Ant-Man movie. It grossed $519 million worldwide. A couple of details we want to be looking at here is this is in 2015. It was 1 hour and 57 minutes long, and it was in the theaters for 175 days. And then this is the box office for Ant-Man and the Wasp, not Quantumania, just Ant-Man and the Wasp. It made $622 million worldwide. It had a domestic opening of $75 million, and it was 1 hour 58 minutes long, and it came out in 2018. So this was 3 years after the first Ant-Man movie, and the reason that it made more money, because usually sequels will make less money, is because Marvel got much more popular in those 3 years. Well, not Marvel, but you could just say the MCU got more popular, I guess. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is similarly length, and it came out in 2023. So it gained $100 million whenever it was 3 years apart, and Marvel has had a pretty safe to say, straight up, not straight up, I'm trying to say it's growing at about the same rate that it was back then. So if a 3-year gap made $100 million more dollars, you've got a 5-year gap in between Ant-Man and the Wasp and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So if we're going solely based off that, this movie would make a little under $700 million, but I have a little more evidence to present to support that theory. This is the most recent MCU movie to have come out. This movie made $850 million. Now, you're probably thinking, that's over $700 million, Davis. But you gotta remember, this movie was 1, longer, and 2, a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, which definitely led at least a few more people into the theaters to watch this movie. So I'd say that warrants an extra $100 million. And then take a look at this. Thor: Love and Thunder's box office, $760 million, around $700 million. And I think the reason there's an extra $60 million on there is because it's a Thor movie. It's one of the main MCU Trinity people, so yeah. So if I had to place a wild guess on how much money Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania will make, I would say around $700 million. If you guys did enjoy this video, then make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.